Hey there, my name's Nick Jera, and this is Tune In with Nick Jera, a special episode where I really had the desire to talk about some of my music. I have a long history. My first album was 2010, so that's 15 years of doing hip hop music. Now I want to see, when did I release this? I released this in July 21, 2010. So coming up, July 21 of 2025 will be the 15-year anniversary of this album. And I've also written, you could see I've written on my bio page that it says I was an early collaborator with Rap Ferreira, nedarb.bandcamp.com. So you can see here, this was released December 1st, 2010. So coming up this year, on December 1st, will be the 15-year anniversary of nedarb. This is the nedarb Greatest Hits Volume 1. I met Rory in high school, and from there we both entered college, and there's a lot of things going on actually, but he decided to become, he wanted to take hip hop more seriously, and I treat it as a hobby. My brother encouraged me to treat hip hop as a hobby, and so to not make it your career. So I followed my brother's advice and kept rap at an arm's length. Although I have released, I'm looking here at all my albums. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 albums that are all hip-hop albums that I've released in the past 15 years. So before I go any farther, I want to give a shout-out to my sponsor. They're an unofficial sponsor, but that's the drink I'm drinking tonight. Is a 10 milligram. That's what I'm celebrating. My legacy of my artistry. I'm so enthused. This is a Delta 9 10 milligram THC called Tree Huggers Cannabis. You can see their products here. The 4-pack. If it's 4-pack of black cherry, 20 milligrams. So I bought 2 10 milligrams. This one's a 20 milligram. I didn't even see that one at the store. But I bought 2 of the 10. So I'm going to fucking probably drink them both. But the 10 milligram is $24 for 4. About $5.60. So that's what I paid for each. So about $12 for 2 cans. That makes sense. So they're from I see they're La Crosse, Wisconsin. TreeHuggersCannabis.com. Really good shit. I'm going to try it. My flavor is cherry limeade. And I also got the decaf caffeine, but that it's making me kind of cough up. So I'm ready to have the Delta 9 and just, it takes about, how long does it take to fucking really feel the buzz? I don't know, 20 minutes. So thanks to my unofficial sponsor, Tree Huggers Cannabis. That's what I'm drinking tonight. So hope you like Delta 9. I have quit drinking alcohol, but this is something I enjoy as well. There's a warning on here. Drinking hemp could show up on a failed drug test. 21 and up. Consult your doctor if you're taking medications. And do not use machinery or if you're pregnant or nursing. So this was my first album, and I want to get into my premise here. This was my first album, released July 21st, 2010. And Greatest Hits Volume 1, nedarb, was released December 1st, 2010. So I won't include that in nedarb in our adventure tonight. I'm going to record as long as it takes. My plan is to make, I'm going to write it here. I'm going to explore my top 10 worst songs. Top 10 worst Dunzo Donald songs. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe I need to make it bigger. And I need a bullet point list, but I don't know how to make a bullet point. Special characters almost. Maybe I'll just denote it with a plus sign. Oh, plus. Oh, no, I better number them. Now, what denotes my worst songs? Well, I can tell you right off the bat, there's some that stuck out in my mind as being some of the worst. And they're just, why are they the worst? The issue is the execution of the song. Like, just if it didn't come out the way I imagined it would. Or if I wrote it one way and I was like, this is going to be great. That was at least the few that stuck out of my mind. The ones that were like, I wrote it and I was like, I'm onto something here with this one. And then when I finally finished this song and it came out as an MP3, maybe I made some changes. And maybe sometimes songs take a long time to really make. So I'm seeing if I'm still recording here. Yeah, I think I'm still going. So I'm going to play the songs. And basically my idea is if the song didn't come out the way I wanted it to, that would qualify as being one of the worst. There are some songs that don't sound great, but because of maybe the effort I put into it, if it was high effort but low quality, maybe that won't get on the list. But if it was low effort and low quality, that'll get on the list. So I'm looking here. I'm trying to look at each album and maybe write down. So I'll go down farther on the list. And I'm going to I want to make a, what is it, like a working list. And then in this working list, I'm going to go through from my newest album to my first albums and decide which ones hit the mark and which ones were way off the mark. Now, some of these songs have featured artists on them. I'm mainly judging them by my contribution, and that's why I didn't want to judge collaboration albums like nedarb. I'm not gonna include nedarb or all my featured songs. I'll admit, I think all my featured songs, most of my featured songs, I'm not happy with. I don't like the way I come off on the featured songs. And if I were to include those, a lot of those, I would, but I want to judge the songs I've released personally on my Bandcamp, which I feel is what am I trying to say? It's more officially in my realm of control. Albums like we just did recently, albums like Good Light, that's a Layers Thompson project. I feel like I was a guest feature on that album. that the highlight of that album was the beats, and the rest of these albums are under my control. So what song on Artificial Anecdote? These songs were produced by Teether. So what I did for this album, I was on Teether's SoundCloud, and I just downloaded a bunch of cool beats. I told him, I said, I'm going to work on some songs for these beats, right? And I told him I was going to work on some songs, and he didn't hear from me for the next 3 years. And so I finished this project years ago, 2020, during the pandemic, and that's when I released this. Yep, recorded just after the pandemic lockdowns in 2020. Artificial Anecdote. Now, one of these songs was mixed poorly. And I'll tell you right now, As the World Turns, that song came out pretty good. Do No Harm is one of the best ones on the project. Fixed Upon the Good, beautiful song. Came out way better than I expected. It's surprising that I even made that, because it's kind of wacky. Fixed Upon the Good. The verse is like, Interstellar Astro Picker, steps with a closer calling, finish your gear shift. If you hear this, it's near bliss. I do my best here, writing pictures what I like to do. No time to do what I can't afford to. Nothing to prove, never be blue if it's something to lose, but its absence is presence, nothingness, quite expansive. And there's like some cool echoes on that. People would not like that song particularly, but the beat is nice. And I came with it. I came with my heat. Now, one of these songs was mixed poorly. Blue Skies came out pretty good. And which one, and I'm going to play it, one of these songs was mixed poorly. Something earnestly, pertinently shown so we grow. It was Holding Nothing. So this is going to be, from this album, this is the worst song on the album. Oh, that didn't copyright. Paste. Oh, I just want to paste plain. Let's hear Holding Nothing and see what I didn't like about it.
Beings of light, beauty tonight. We walk on the ground, always alright at any price. So lost, karmic chains that get dropped. Holding nothing and find that we have everything.
Right.
No loss.
I couldn't fill in that space. Just a little beat break.
It's a joke to us. A spice and Brahmin sauce. There's no people anywhere. We're always so alone, but at least we got our phone. The streets are deserted. These houses
The beat has these long tones.
The shopping malls are empty.
So I don't want to critique the beat, but I will. It's one of the more boring beats on the album. Just these long and sustained tones. And right here, it's too thick. I couldn't mix it right. So that's what kills it, is the mix, where the low tones are clouding the whole vocal. And I had all these overlapping, the dubs, the doubles, not the same as what they say, and no concern on temptation, justice up for grabs, so they took to make patience.
I mold in material healing wards with light orbs that absorb powerful elementals for all ailments. The newfound sense awareness, vipassana, and release tensions with the out breath. Something yearns inside you that something's not right here. We've been played.
Yeah, so the mix is not right on this one.
My family and friends though, but we all beat the same heartbeat and pump the same blood. Separation is illusion. Now we waking from a slumber.
Divination like research from the capital S self.
What you thought was factual in the back smells.
You can tell it's kind of performative. It's hard to believe it.
I'm still flapping, knowing he holds me down. And joyously, I chose to stay feet on the ground. Hatha yoga, now I'm hoping and knowing what's important. Hope this moment finds you floating and absorbing what's your vote. I'm still flapping, knowing he holds me down. And joyously, I chose to stay feet on the ground. Now practice makes perfect, imperfection could be achieved.
You hear how sloppy that is?
We're all sprung from the same seed of creation. I'm saying be patient.
Such eager longing for belonging. I feel we've been wronged, but such a tremendous song we sing. Self-reliable like walnut in spring. It's all living things that arise from the darkness like fungus on a fallen limb.
An offering. It's no longer off and on again.
It's like my trick.
The
Like,
archangels and Yeshua who hold
bitch, I can rap.
on wondrous swim. My Pleiadian, my Pleiadian, journeys on my astral vessel. My astral vessel. We walk on the ground, always alright at any price. Karma changes, energy dropped, holding nothing.
but that's a great sentiment. Holding nothing. I got that from Jayla Star. I mentioned her recently in a video. Nibiru on Council. She said, hold nothing and realize you have everything. So it's like not about like just clinging too tightly. You gotta let loose on this stuff, and that's a great sentiment. I don't think it's enough conceptually to hold this whole song together because of the way it was created. There's and what happened was I recorded the vocals, and so I didn't have the vocal stems. I also didn't have the beat stems. So I had one beat file and, one vocal stem of all the vocals layered together. So my final mix was basically doing my best with the one track and the one vocal track. And I had to try to blend them. I did a little bit with the EQ on the vocals, a little bit with the EQ on the beat, to try to cut out some of the bass frequencies, but that's just the beat. The beat wasn't mixed the best, and I didn't have the beat stems. So just in general, on the whole project, that's gonna be the worst one from this project. So I can move on from that. Go on to the album I released before that. When did I release? So Vivid Expressive was some tracks from So released May 17th, 2024. Do I even have the YouTube link? Yeah, I think it's up. So these are different producers on each song. And these were just a collection. What did I say? I didn't say. It said throwaways. So these songs are throwaways. Now, there are some pretty bad ones on here. Dunzo's Fun Zone is, and like what I'm trying to keep that metric, right? What makes a song bad to me? The bad song is what got lost in the final production of it. Dunzo's Fun Zone I recorded that on an old mic, like on my computer mic. It's successful at what it is. It's obviously the worst sounding song on this whole project. Dunzo's Fun Zone. I'd play it, but it's not even on my list here. Leisurely Drive, the same. Leisurely Drive was recorded on my phone. It's just a quick idea, and what makes it bad is, I was gonna get my guy SB the Moore to do a feature on it. I paid him for some features. He was offering some cheap feature prices, and I was like, what about this idea? So I sent him a quick idea, and it turned out the riff I did on that beat by T.Sage was pretty, the beat I did for that, the song I made, it was rough, but it sounded good. So just my experimental approach, I was like, well, why don't I put it together? So it was kind of came off the cuff. I didn't work on it for very long. I just said, why don't I put the beat back on this audio recording from my phone, a voice memo, and make it sound good. And it sounds good. I like it. I love it. Just Another Day. Why don't I like Just Another Day? Just Another Day is pretty bad. I'm going to put Just Another Day on my list. I remember writing it, wrote most of it in the car, and I was listening to the beat. What makes it bad is the beat doesn't go anywhere. And so my verses keep going on and on and on. I have 3 verses on the track, 3 verses on the project. Slide that out a little bit. So with Just Another Day, what don't I like about it? What I wanted to say was the second and third verse, I'm kind of going with this idea where I'm like, hop out the bed. Maybe I should play it. But there's another one on this. There's some more on this list that I'm unhappy with. Eric Foreman, kind of a throwaway. These are throwaways. In the Mix, pretty. Sounds good. I love to replay it. I really love to replay it. It's a lot. It's a lot. Sounds really good, even though it's very aggressive. But there are some really good effects on there. Some good delay effects. Now or Never didn't come out perfect, but that's highlighted as one of the best ones on this project. Because I got some interesting flows on it, and but over the years I built up a grudge. I'm here to kick ass and smoke cannabis, and I'm all out of bud, so I'm sucking on sludge. Get in the zone and I'm knowing it's nuts. Spaceman, Spiffle, and Safari Island Reg come and challenge your dumb. Yeah, fucking brilliant. Really good song, actually. Dunzo's Fun Zone is the obvious choice for the worst one on this project of throwaways. Just because it sounds bad, but because of what it is, it's almost a freestyle. But because it was so low effort, and that's not really, I know I said low effort, low output, low quality. It's low quality, but it's a freestyle. I have to take it for what it is. It's a quick experiment. Now, Ask for Peace. Ask for Peace, I should have featuring possibly Marty on there. This is the only song that has a featured artist on it. I forgot to say featuring possibly Marty, but I'm not going to say I love Marty's verse. And I didn't mix it the best. I think I mixed his verse a little too loud. The beat is kind of boring. This song, and like I said, I'm going to put it on the list because my input was pretty lazy. My input was lazy. So that's going on. Oh, I can't figure this out. Ask for Peace. It's a song I skip. It's a song I don't really like. So let's listen to Just Another Day and then Ask for Peace. And I'll comment about what the problem is. Just Another Day, what I was saying about it was, I'm trying to describe like how I spend my day or what I do in the morning. So I said, wake up in the morning, put the breakfast on the stove. Thank God for my 10 toes. Feel grateful I have clothes. I write another email. Do something. It's a scoop. I don't remember. make a beat like Vellum Bristol, find the sexiest of loops, because he found a loop. That's the song. That's just a loop. It goes on and on and on. So we just listened to a snippet of that. But my problem with the verses was I also, in the second verse, I say, I wake to text from mama. Heart emoji says she loves me. And can I do a favor? Spring out the bed like a bungee. So I'm in the bed and my mom texts me and I'm ready to go and help her. That's what the song is saying. But in the verse before that, I woke up in the morning, put the breakfast on the stove. Like, for some reason, I'm talking about 2 days. How could I be talking about 2 different days in one song about just another day? Am I talking about the same day? Did I wake up twice? Did I have a nap? Did I have a nap and wake up? So here's a
Just another day doing my thing. Got to stay on a mission whether sun or rain. Hate is all in my mix, but I got to remain the same. Ain't gonna keep it real, won't change. I wake up in the morning, put the breakfast on the stove. Thank God for my 10 toes. Feel grateful I have clothes. I move a couple units, send an email. What's the scoop? Might make a on time. I wake to text from mama, heart emoji says she loves me. And can I do a favor? Spring out the bed like a bungee. Lend a helping hand, cause I'm a family man. First off, I do what I can. Not to abandon my first love. Hit the road and play my beat. I find my reasons to smile. Sun bright, hit the visor tight. Melodies beside you. I sing just another day of doing my feeling blessed in the moment and witness numero uno. With my music as my passion. See, I'm 10 foot floating past the passerby mowing and sweaty t-shirt he's soaking. Me, I handle my biz in the freshest of fits. Snuggle with comfort and bliss. I guess it is what it is. I sing just another day.
Now that song to me is a guilty pleasure, but objectively, it's one of the worst songs that I have ever done. Just objectively, because it sounds bad. Now, when I'm talking about Lights Out right here, No Guano, that song sounds pretty bad, but my verses are insane. The verses are so complicated that my effort for my verses, it outshines the beat. The beat is just, and it's 5 minutes. It's very long. So there's a reason that would not be one of the better songs I did. So that's not going on the list. Ask for Peace. I'll play Ask for Peace. It might be on my top 10. The beat sounds like Old West, like a harmonica.
Driving about 80 on Highway 80, ain't no safety. Like I don't ruffle feathers, not a single person hates me. 2018, more like 2080. Ain't no architect, I'm wandering through caves, dark and wet. Reflecting on the safety net, I must be heaven sent. I think I'm Wonder Woman, no, I think I'm Harvey Dent. No energy spent with every effort, I just get tired. Open gym or open fit fire, I aspire to higher spirals. Reflect on nothing left. My family gone, got people missing. Hard to let it breathe, yes please, ask please. I'll let it breathe, yes please, ask please. Hard to let it breathe, yes please, ask please. Hard to let it breathe, yes please. Hard to let it breathe, yes please.
Yeah, really weird.
Please. Ask for peace.
Ask for peace, not really relevant. Ask for Peace is kind of an afterthought to, I'm not, the verse isn't about peace. It's about, I think I'm Wonder Woman. No, I think I'm Harvey Dent. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? So that's Vivid Expressive, a collection of throwaways. So all these songs went on my SoundCloud, and from my SoundCloud, that's where I pulled them all off and uploaded them to this album, Vivid Expressive. Had fun with that, even though they're not the best. Now, these songs, there's got to be one on here that I don't like, right? I love these songs. These songs are so cool. Hit the Ripstik, there's something really questionable At the end of the verse, I say some whack lines about there's some whack lines at the end of Hit the Ripstik that I thought were funny. Because of that, I'm gonna put that on my list, I think. Funny how shit change. It's funny how. It's funny how. Ain't it funny how shit change? It's funny how. It's funny how. Ain't it funny how shit change? That's crazy. That sounds great. There's a very that's how this song goes. Nothing to my aim. There's not very much I know for certain, but I'll tell you this much is true. Every achievement worth earning is something always right beside you. Not every sentence relevant these days, but trust I mean it when I say there are nothing to my aim. That song, it goes hard. That song is fun. And then I say, they are nothing to my aim. They are nothing to my aim. They are nothing to my aim. So fun. And Small Fry. Small Fry is pretty bad, but I think it came out as good as it can. And there's so many layers of vocals on Small Fry, where I overlap different lyrics. I'm saying so much. I say, I wear the crown. I hope everybody hears this. They can't knock me down. They won't knock me down. It's an anthem, bro. Small Fry is an anthem. That is a tough song. Had so much fun with that. But I think Hit the Ripstik is going to be the worst one on this album for me. And that's why that's going to go on this list. Oh, I keep messing this up. Unformatted. Okay, let's play it.
Hit the Ripstik, nah, I won't hesitate. See me with a mic cord, then I might demonstrate. Beat between y'all settle it. Dunzo on deck, y'all bet on him, especially cause he always flowing better than him. Early bird shit to these worms. Dunzo for office, this the third term. My declaration.
Those beat cuts are a little sloppy. I didn't really need to do that.
The commander himself, he put it to test. The trial error sloppy shit I made while I was sleepwalking. Just came a little deeper than even I was expecting. My ex a question, how you step this fresh every time? I say I make turns on a dime whenever my turn to shine on the rhyme. I blaze the mic and light the atmosphere when it's existence. I'm tripped in my drop in it and endless great forever being ripped to shreds. My relaxation is total. My reputation is noble. They know my new and my old, and so I just know I stay gold. My mind races when I think of global domination. On my plankton I go apeshit cause these racists trying to bait us. I'm just playing cause when you take us for some fakers, I've been on this OG since my born day. I got haters since my death. Resurrection, I go next. Bang that out the MDX. Yes. Hit the Ripstik, nah, I won't hesitate. See me with a mic cord.
It's such a goofy ass song, but it's doing it so hardcore.
Y'all bet on him, especially cause he always flowing better than him. Trying to blow that speaker box, bless and I praise. I say slip this bartender a bill, give that sound guy a raise. And that's how I feel on any given day. Smoke on skunk and I spray, channel to my ancients. From
Such
the
a
grave,
goofy
from the
fucking
trade.
song.
Cause my daddy in the lead, hear him speak. I hear Osho in the water trickle, mark on the drum break. Alex daughter, every brother of mine who grabbed my heart to stay. And honestly, the artistry has always been the most prominent part of me, but I'm only living once, and so I rap on stage. I got balls to say, I got balls to say. Like this, I say pussy bitch, put you on that model.
Sexist.
Fucking with this hoe, she a model.
Fuck you.
About to drop the top off the Harley Davidson sidecar. I gotta say, in my God, I'm about to get inside her.
What a story, nerd.
Give them wedgies.
she's quite a cutie, looks sexy to me. About to open the door to the side of a car, and I gotta say, and why, God, what will I say to my mom?
Though I can't even explain what that I'm trying to say there. I said, like, you know, I'm trying to be a ladies' man. I'm like, oh, I'm about to smash her. We're in a fucking motorcycle in the sidecar. And then I say, actually, no. She's like, I'm on a date with them, but I open the door to her car. And I'm like, she's like, what am I going to say to my mom? This guy sucks. Like, that's kind of what I was saying. I was like, oh, I said, pussy bitch put you on that my doll. And I mean, weak geeks give them wedgies. Like, I'm trying to just play hard, but it's just a silly song. And that's why I didn't feel any problem including that. I don't regret the song, but it is, you know, it didn't age well. It's just, it never really was good. It was always pretty dark. And, yeah, there's a moment in there that took me off guard because it's like it's such a silly song, but then I'm saying stuff like, actually, I hear my friend who passed away. I hear him on the drum break, and I hear Osho and a water trickle. I hear dad in the. I don't remember what I hear my dad in, but I hear the ancestors, the people I used to know. I hear them in my quiet moments, and they come with me. So that was more of a serious tone that kind of jumps in the middle there at a random place, and it kind of doesn't fit, you know, the silly goofiness of the rest of the song. That's a goofy fucking song. So because of that, I doesn't have the replay value for me, and I don't fuck with it as much. Now we're moving on to Lucky with the Lights. You see that? Lucky with the Lights. I'm going to read what it says down here. That this was released October 27th, 2021. Track 1, Gotta Get It Right, is about being wrong. Track 2, Tin Man, is about rust. Track 3, Limbo on 8 Wheels, is about anger and disappointment. Track 4, Mark Sisson, is about being slow and telling jokes to yourself to lighten the mood. Track 5 is about Hayao Miyazaki, Lucifer, and Zeus, Miyazaki money. Track 6, Lens Adolescence, is about the perplexing treasure of the competitive friendship. I think all these songs are pretty strong. Track 3 is produced by Momo, Limbo on 8 Wheels. As my anger ebbs, I bring the towel. Before I throw the towel in, I bump night owls. That song is probably my least favorite on the whole tape. I don't really play this song very much. I don't like it. Now, just because I don't like it doesn't mean it's the worst. This is one of my brother's favorite songs. Limbo on 8 Wheels. It's a weird premise that doesn't really translate, but I say stuff in there about like heartbreak at the roller rink, kind of an old memory where I'm like feeling flirtatious. I want to actually date somebody. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's like I'm lusting after some someone at the roller rink, which is like weird memories of going through puberty and in elementary school of like, you know, driven by the fact that boys and girls are different. And so I'm like at the roller rink. I didn't get her name because I could have fallen in love with, one of these as a young boy trying to have flirtatious love with a young girl to hopefully grow together and have a long bond with or a friendship. But so it's kind of like regretting. And I'm talking about being an old man, and so my back don't bend like it used to. So it's a song about aging. I would say that Limbo on Eight Wheels is a song about aging. In some ways, so is Tin Man. Tin Man is kind of a tough song because I'm rapping about like, but my jaw's stuck closed and this rhythm can't be said. Tin Man is not a great song. I recorded it on my computer mic. I'm going to say none of these songs are in the top 10 of my worst songs. Because all of these songs, they have replay value. They're good. They sound fine. None of these songs might be in my top 10, but none of these songs are in my bottom 10 either. So yeah, because of the effort and the playback on all these songs, am I just leaving Limbo on Eight Wheels off because my bro likes it? Did I title it wrong? Is it because what happened was my friend produced a beat. My friend at IKEA, I worked with him for a short time. I wanted to do his beat right, and so I wrote this angry song. What is it? Angry about it? Is it about anger? The anger and disappointment. It's not really about anger and disappointment. It's about aging. Because the back don't bend like it used to. As my anger ebbs, I bring the towel. Before I throw the towel, then I bump night owls. Intense visions of the night vision owl. Two-stepping old dancer in touch with inner child. Roller rink, father time, beard down to waistline. Does a two-step and 180 doesn't fall. Hat slides off in a finger in between fingers in a finger roll. Another 180, now it's back from back stroll. Movement does occur. Night owl has another beer and doesn't speak or slur. Alone would they hear? Hour ticks past. Is it sleeping? Is it dreaming? Yes, they call it Maya, but it doesn't feel like no illusion. What a real professional. No breakdown in a half a year. Nothing like the writer's block. More like the chopping block. Another quarter turn to step into another realm. Past the big dice around. Been working on another poem. Is it in depth? Is it deeper than Atlantis? Is it classic? Do it crunch like praying mantis? Would the writer keep on turning brown? Is it work of fiction or did it really happen? What is really real? Are you Marley Marl or Barbie doll? Are you Star Fox or Captain Falcon in a brawl? That song crazy. That song good. I just don't listen to it. That's why I want to put it on the list because I don't listen to it, but it's not a bad song. So moving back in time here, I got a lot to cover here. I'm going to might have to cut this into 2 parts or something, but Absolutely Laughable. That's the project. These beats were produced by friend Offsite, or I should say, Grandmaster Hex is the producer. Now the sample, money gotta go, money gotta go, money gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. I had trouble actually producing this. This was really hard to finish up. I started working on it and I Awakening with Resoluut. The beautiful path looks easy, but is it? Or do you take the dark tunnel? You don't know what's in it. I wrote this in a hurry. I want to put Awakening because I forgot about that song. It's not the right title. Humble brag beat, Pete. We open up a chapter in the charter. Mr. Carter, just go harder on that humble brag beat. I go subtle jab deep, Pete. Middling. Oki's on that song. Holier than thou, lucky to be nutty. Awakening to me is the worst song on this project, and I can't really explain it. Let's listen to it. See what's bad about it. The beat, don't like the beat very much.
Check. This is serious disclosure, you not who you think. And when it comes to the future, I guess they bet it on pink. But if you picking a pill, then look, it's red to the depth. It's the poisonous jest, might ingest and guess. Integration with steps, they imitating the best. Their limitation on rest, some give and take introspect. They try keeping you sleeping with some aluminum tweaking. They got a hold of your eyelid, paralysis seeps. Lean closer, I spill some detail of the real with a compassionate feel. To let go and impale, back the layers I dive. But the tremble is there, turning gray in the hair. Way surveillance to stare. Hear the passengers plead, but first I gotta do me. See the cabin in chaos, now they seeking the key. How they taking they face off, vision deeper of course. Thought we's overboard but never left shore. Beautiful path looks easy, but is it? Or do you take the dark tunnel, you don't know what's in it? Help young determine what it is, what it isn't. Take a pause on the run so you hear the choir singing, this is living. The beautiful path looks easy, but is it? Or do you take the dark tunnel, you don't know what's in it? What is this? What it was, if it's over,
Some
then it's
sloppy
finished.
delays
Full scale lemonade, I lemonade, this is living.
Lemonade out these levins. This is living. Doesn't even rhyme.
This is living.
Running through the city with no money, I still smile. It's kinda funny how they claiming I'm a dummy, but it's still sunny.
Resoluut held it
yeah,
down.
motherfucker, they ain't never been a rain that can flood
It's
my
not his
brain
fault.
away. I
Song
made
is
detach, erase, abetch,
one of
debate,
my worst
remake,
songs.
attack, attach, relay, dispatch. I got Mother Nature running through my mind like everything that we need, she provides. Why shall I sacrifice my precious time for a 9 to 5? Soul wrenching, I can hear the cries. That's advice from intelligence, it's evident. I gotta revise, I gotta devise, no hesitance. So gather round, we gon' break this bud down. We gon' elevate, activate chakras till we hit the ground. That's right, Kundalini awakening was the light. Now I got my soul vacationing through the night. Connoisseurs mid-like, I pulled it out the sheath, lying dormant like a volcano forming from beneath. Off guard, I catch them
Very
all
boring.
until I reach the mind, the heart to spark life through what I teach. Follow my path, trailblazing my way.
I'm talking
Stay
about the beat.
exploring, navigating stories through Oregon. Blast from my past, a tale of knowing where you're going. Cherish every moment, keep it moving, locomotive.
That beat cut, not necessary.
Or do you take the dark tunnel, you don't know what's in it? Help young determine what it is,
The chorus
what it isn't.
and the
Take a
verses
pause on
are
the run
kinda
so you hear
unrelated.
the choir singing, this is living. The beautiful path looks easy, but is
Resoluut
it? Or do you
and
take
I
the
are
dark
on
tunnel, you
different-
don't know what's in it? What is this? What it was, if it's over,
completely
then it's
different
finished.
wavelengths.
Awakening, full scale, lemonade, out these
Oh, and then
this
I
is
got-
living. This is living, this is living, this is living, this is living.
Into that.
I got
Go back
Quantum
to Nina
Conscience
Simone.
on here.
This is
If you
living.
get into the
That's
states
funny.
you're supposed to be in, using the tools that this world affords, no attachment, no fear. By my heel, I care not. So what? If even if that's true, we're all gonna die. We're all gonna die anyway in like 2 milliseconds. Who cares? Who cares? No fear.
No fear. So that's a great message, but do these themes really relate? My verse, the chorus, and then Resoluut, who is all about momentum, cherish every moment, keep it moving, locomotive. And I'm talking about something
I care
completely
not.
different. And then I use Matt from Quantum of Conscious to communicate a different message at the very end. So because of those themes and the execution, it was a little sloppy. Resoluut held it down. I'm not going to say he helped make it a bad song. It's just overall, it's a bad song. Going back to March 14th, 2021. These are beats from Possibly Marty. I love this album art. If I was gonna rate the album art, this would be one of the best. So I think all these songs are pretty good. This album fucking bangs. This is one of my best albums. Everyday airships, I welcome you openly, open arms. I remember how I felt when I was hoping for no more wars. Making contact from my porch. And when I couldn't face the force, I got trapped indoors. I feel targeted. I'm trapped between awake in a dream state and going unconscious. I'm now a babe in a clean slate. Meet fate with grace and make space. When a memory allows, I'll write a bar and want to race. I feel so lucky I could enter a sweepstakes or open up lovely buds like some excellent weed tastes. Crazy. I write the perfect verse and get it in 3 takes to open up your mind. Fine, I'm having a field day. I got the power from my ancestors in heaven. They happy that I'm picking up the message that they send in. This is a beginning and an ending. An infinite ray out disguised as a gentleman. Wow, these songs are brilliant. Nick DJ Nike D. I'm trying to remember what they sound like. Never Not Nothing. That song has a special place in my heart where I say, just a little wet. It's just a little rain. No, it's just a lot wet. It's just a lot of rain. That's how it starts because that's what my buddy said and it stuck in my mind. And I was like, I'm going to sing that. The Work and then This Wait. This Wait is the worst song on this project. But in the context of the album, it's still good. What's this weight I take with me every day? It's a unique idea. I'm saying like all this stuff holding me down and how I can't live light. It's like I'm just expressing like my burdens in a visual form so you can see them. That's a great idea. The Work, I can do the work. You just follow closely, one bud first, and everybody's opening. It really rides the beat very well. So all these songs, these are some of my best work. So obviously I think I'm gonna also share I'll share my Bandcamp link in in the description below. Now I thought since I own this, I can't see the price on it. Hey, I'm doing a live. I'm on my video. Hype to Relax. That's the project, and this is the project I return to the most, probably. I'm really happy with how this one turned out. I spent a lot of time on it. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. Everything good, girls? Were you assigned to somewhere you didn't want to be? So it's I'm really going through the years here. Pulling back the years, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 albums left. I have a working list of 5 songs from those last couple albums. Now I'm just going to pull off kind of the worst song from the album. Erosion is the first one that's sticking out in my mind. I just don't. Writing a report on how I could be a better sport and how I don't endorse Illuminati, rob the poor. Approach the sorting hat with a mask on. Wonder if it could sort me or if I still go home. But if I'm going to take the worst song from this album, it's got to be Shipwreck Beauty. Why? I wrote this song for a different beat. And the problem was I couldn't ever get that beat. Open gym shit was what it was supposed to be called. This is open gym shit. We could get dumb now. We could get dumb now. And because I couldn't get the original beat where that was supposed to be on, then I put it on one of Nedarb's beats, and it didn't sound good that way either. So I bitcrushd it almost out of frustration. I tried something and it's almost unlistenable. And this song is impossible to listen to. It's very experimental. You say, why did he bitcrush the beat? And I don't have a good answer for why I did that. Psychic Bitch, freestyle, that is what it is. Dusk, We the Kids. There's no reason it's 7 minutes. I just extended it and made it fade out really slowly. Fully Coolin'. Yeah, that's a snippet, so the beat keeps fading in and fading out. Every 30 seconds, it goes in and goes out. Everything I touch turns to old. Gratata, I think I'll pass. Erosion is what it is. It sounds good, but I just don't like the flow on it. OK Gang, Dry Mouth Freestyle. That is one of my worst. I don't even listen to that one. So it is a freestyle, but I wonder why I even put it on there. I can't even sing a single bar from that. Should we just hear a snippet of it? I have dry mouth.
You could take it anywhere to deliver it without a punch of humor. You know I'm not a crooner, but I'll croon it to him. Sing it to him.
Or hum a melody.
Or hum a simple song. That's what they came for. That's what they know me for. Singing songs, so I adore them. But I do not hold them. I've just been with melodies.
You almost can't include a freestyle. I'm going to take that off the list. Like, it's a bad song, but it's a freestyle, and that counts. That's why I'm skipping. So this is my Bandcamp homepage. I'm skipping Maintaining Homie Kingdom 1, 2, and 3 because those are freestyle albums. Those are just. There's some songs on there, but they're mostly freestyles, so I'm skipping those. So then, if that's the case, then these freestyles don't really count. For Live, that doesn't count either. That's a poetic interlude with some delay and reverb. So Hollow for Now, that's not really titled very good. Hollow, that's... Words are just a symbol pointing closer to the truth. Abandoning your fantasies a most noble pursuit. I propose a toast so we get closer to a truce.
And in the lab, seeing fake news, calling fake news like, hey, guess they make mistakes too. Been riding in the Jimmy on my last cigarette, this must be it. The genie pouring from the sky, let's get rich. Meditating on a virtual reality with eyes closed. Probably thinking why though, bitch, only I know. Only I know, bitch, only I know, only bitch, only I know, only bitch, only I know, bitch, only I know, bitch, only I know, only bitch, only I know, only bitch, only I know, bitch, only I know, bitch, only I, only bitch, only I, only bitch, only I know, 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 bitch, only.
I did the best I could with it, but the beat sucks. And I tried to edit it to make it. I added drums in there. I did a lot. I added a lot of reverb. It was a real experiment to make this what it was, but it turned out pretty bad. So it's not bad for lack of effort. Shipwreck Beauty, same situation. It just sounds bad. So we'll play that next.
Brother, I ain't talking drugs now. I don't like to come down. This is open gym shit. We could get dumb now. We could play dodgeball. I could smash all y'all. I'm just talking mad game. Hope you're not mad, man. This is Grand Canyon, abandoned new fan if they hate on you. Now's the time to egg, son. Get yourself a plate or two. New home, sleeping on the floor a lot. 4 o'clock to 4 o'clock. I always keep my doors locked. Suppose it's metaphorical. I never met the oracle. I never really needed it. Just go outside and breathe a bit. I guess it's energy. Maybe in the nurture. Always in the right now. Fuck about the furniture. This ain't who I am now. Number 1 fan now. And I ain't got a syllabus, but you can put your hand out. Welcome to the.
So that just lost so much of what it was. When I first wrote the song, it was like, this is something. I thought this was going to be my best song ever. Because it fit. The beat fit with the lyrics I wrote. Now, it turned out not to fit. When I put it on a different beat, bitcrushd the beat, I tried to salvage it, but it didn't come through. Lone Wolf Stee, Charles Grant, inspirational banger. The beat's nice, it's a good song. Butterfly Glue, the beat's nice. Offsides verse, it's a good song. So that's it for 2018 Easy to Love. And Easy to Love is a sequel to 2015's Hard to Hate, produced by nedarb nagrom. nedarb nagrom is huge in the underground scene. He produced some songs for Lil Peep. That's where his shine is from. He moved to LA and had some shine there. So that was 3 years apart. And these 3 years were very productive. So this is the broke. I'm definitely not going to include any of these songs in my worst songs list because I can't really say this is a bad EP. It all goes together. I recorded this song all over this beat.
Say no to rock looking.
The ammo file. So I recorded a 10-minute song on this one beat. He took the first beat, he separated out and added 3 different beats. So I don't listen to this one a lot because to me it was just an experiment. I took all my raps, 7 rap files, and just kept performing them over the same beat, and then he took that acapella file and added new beats to them. So this JB's favorite was track 3. I'm not gonna play. I shouldn't even play this because these are not going to be included on my worst songs lists. It's an experiment. This is in the same vein as the Homie Kingdom projects, I would say. They're experiments. So going back further now, April 1st, 2017. No Hiding. No Hiding is pretty bad, I'd say. DJ X Hero, I love that song. Feelin Meself. That's gotta be one of the worst. I'm gonna put that on here. Let's listen to it.
I'm feeling myself, I'm feeling myself, oh, I'm feeling myself, 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 oh, I'm feeling myself, I'm feeling myself, I'm feeling myself, oh, I'm feeling myself, I'm feeling myself, I'm feeling myself.
It's so fun to listen
I'm
to.
Feeling myself, I'm feeling myself, I'm feeling myself, I'm feeling myself. Yeah.
Just let the beat play. I could have done more with that. Like, the beat is crazy, but because I didn't. Oh, and then there's more to it.
Feeling myself, I'm feeling myself, I'm feeling myself, I'm feeling myself.
That is so. It's not bad, but it's just stupid. I'm gonna quickly look through these gradients. Gradients. I don't even know what that sounds like. No Hiding, I think, is pretty bad. Believe You Me. White Wine. What else? I'm drinking white wine. Grants is just an instrumental. Tried and Tested. I was thinking about that song today. It's good. It's really good. Pretty complex raps. Strawberry Lemonade. I forget about these songs. They're so old. The Strawberry Lemon. We were friends, but even back then we were okay. We would hang every day in summer. We would go play. Hey. Cutie Pie. So Cutie Pie, I wrote a full verse to this, but I lost some of the verse and I forgot it. So I never actually rapped the finished song, but I think I made the best of it. It's still... Hey, it didn't totally become what I wanted it to be. Yeah. I'm just going to say that. It didn't... I'm feeling the Delta 9 come in with this, the Tree Huggers Cannabis. 10 milligrams. Cutie Pie... It took on a life of its own. I'll just say that. DJ X Hero, that's a wild one. I don't even remember how it sounds right now, but it's not one of my worst. It's one of my favorites on this album. Sweepin' is a little interlude. Gradients. Let's listen to Gradients, because Gradients might be one of the worst here. And then there's some simple verses on there. I don't think it's bad. Let's listen to No Hiding.
You can't hide behind the smoke. We see through the smoke. Oh, why we act as mirrors. I'm here to hear clearer. Open up that cellar door. See what you're in for. Scoop each foot up off that floor. Manifest your special destiny.
This song makes me
Practice
feel
all
a
your
certain way.
specialties. A spice and Brahmin's recipe. This gift was sent to me. Sense relief. See behind the mask. Bet they all do.
No hiding place in front of the face of one who's walked through. I think I'm finally getting it. Knowing from the inside, beliefs held are better understood from the flip side. I don't know the least bit. Been developing simple skills, paying my parking tickets. One day I'll have a single meal. It's a bright day again. Heaven is just within. Remember we used to sing? That's how I can time bend. Yeah, we used to sing. Look at us now. We're in the future. The far off future.
I acknowledge people on the path who point the way. They're all around us, so it seems I never go astray.
I got a message told me this is really just one day that extends from the time you're born until you see the grave. Live as if it's ended, you must die to be reborn. You are not your past self, that role is outworn. An infinite being has no lack in limitation. Walk forth with the torch like source of inspiration.
So that is not on this list. That song is good. Feelin Meself. I think that's the worst one on here. So I'm going to move on. Passive Impressive. I released this, April 1st. That was April Fool's Day. And I released 2 albums. Speeding to a Red was the second one. Now there's some worse ones on here. Twice has no lyrics. I don't even think that counts as a song. So I got to take a call in a second, and then for that time I'm going to go blank. But I'm just going to take a quick look on here. No Question. No Question is definitely going to go on the list. Should we listen to it?
Cause that's where you live when the dough spent. Repent for the philosophy that you've given up on. They cannot ask us to follow rules they've glued on. That's by Congress we've been moved on. I can no longer wait for the shit.
Sounds like I was playing saxophone on that one. That's kind of cool. And distorted it to make it sound like a guitar or something. But yeah, this beat is completely distorted. Oh, I changed the beat up. This has got to be a dream. This is a place where Google reigns supreme. I'd like to think I know what's happening, but the iPhone does nothing for my self-esteem. So that one's on here because I wrote these songs were about technology, and I made the beat on my iPhone. And then I wrote this song about Google and sitting cross-legged in the grass with a laptop because we're either plugged in or thugged out, and as soon as you get sucked in, computer bugged out. It's a song about tech, and then I just reapplied it. I took this other beat and tried to experiment with it. It didn't turn out good. It was an experiment. I took a risk, and it didn't pan out. Twice, this song is bad, but it doesn't really count as a song I made. Herb Shuttle's Bounce is another one where I wrote to the beat, but it came out better. It was an experiment that I took this rap I wrote, applied it to another beat. Oh, it's better. It's best on the original beat, my assumption. And but it still sounds good here. Swimming's a good one. Look at that, 333. That's kind of cool. Fortune is one of my worst songs. Why? Because I don't agree with it. The beat is kind of lazy. And obviously the subject matter, which is I'm an atheist again. I'm an atheist again. I'm an atheist again. I'm an atheist again.
I'm sorry, but I don't believe that shit. Everything I've seen leads me in the opposite direction. This is my furthest hour. I have personal power.
Fix Up, Stay Sharp is also pretty bad. So these couple of bad songs right in a row. Fix Up, Stay Sharp.
The noise, the world I enjoy. Now I'm in dreamland, lackadaisical on purpose. Show up at the fundraiser, slumping like a tortoise. We're all shutting off, powers down on the Tesla coil. Kettle to the flame, then you let it boil. That's what happens. Living off faith and some decent luck. I could make a decent buck if I purchased a pizza truck, selling fresh slices straight out the minivan. At the beach, folks eat a slice, get a tan.
I couldn't tell what I was doing with that song. It's just some fucking bars. It's just bars. And when it's bars for the sake of bars, it's just kind of stupid. These other songs have real depth to them. Clarity is about my life. Fix Up, Stay Sharp. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Change the Ring. What is that about? I swear I'm not the same as before. I swear you might not know me no more. I'm changing my mind all the time. I'm aging inside all the time. So that's the end of this album. I got all the bad ones off. Tough Drum. Ambition is an instrumental. The Spell, one of my best songs. It's probably one of my top 5 songs that I've ever made is The Spell. Hard to Hate, 2015. Let's look at this. Human Friend jumps out at me right away. Leif is pretty bad too. But it's got a fun bounce to it. I don't think I could put that on the list. Fight Club is important. Don't Hurt is important. Human Friend. Creep featuring Cosmic. Not a great song. Got this mad mythology. All I see is geometry. Trigonometry numbers is haunting me like they on me. Type Pythagorean. I'm seeing into my inner being. Freeing what I thought was secret, bro. I can't believe it, bro. Enlightening is like lightning, kind of frightening. We about to fight the king with fruits of consciousness, ripening psychic beings from another realm. Tiptoe through the gates of hell. Snakes and reptilians, amphibians, like alright, oh well. Different colors uncovering something other than that usual green and blue that you see now. I'm seeing right through. Regeneration is basic. I'm tweeting from my spaceship. Communication with alien races. They say and crank it. It's very corny. Very corny. I can't leave it off this list. And that's all my fault. Got Cosmic on there, who later went by Resoluut. I can't even play it. It's so bad. Sleeping Soon is a hilarious song, but all these songs are not that good. Let's play Human Friend.
Just a young, the best that I can do. You can know me even if I don't know you. This is friendship as broken as it seems. This is friendship as broken as it seems. This right here is the best that I can do. You can know me even if I don't know you. This is friendship as broken as it seems. This is friendship as broken as it seems. How will you make it if you never even try? How will you make it if you never even try? Cause you and I got the truth for you and I. How will you make it if you never even try?
Actually sounds good. I can't front. This song just sounds bad though.
Kick beings from another travel with Taurus is my mind. No misunderstanding. Feels like my mind is expanding. God is handing
I thought the song
down
was the
these
shit when I was
writings
working
and
on
ramblings.
it.
I do the damn thing. This sacred presence is telling my deepest senses I'm sentient. No more defenselessness. I got endless lenses, bitch. Got this mad mythology. All
That's
I
the
see
one
is
I don't
geometry.
like on here. Mission don't sound good either. Dark gray. That is what it is. It is good. Leif. I'm just gonna take Creep. Sleeping Soon is something else. I can't even play it. It just is what it is. So I got this call to take, and we'll go back on my last 2 albums in just 10 minutes. Take a break. Greetings. What's up, Isaac? I'm chilling. I'm actually going through my discography. I'm picking out my 10 worst songs. It's much easier. Yeah, much easier to pick the worst ones than the best ones. It's easier. I got room for improvement. You know what I mean? See what I could have did better. Oh yeah. I mean, I probably got 200 songs or more, so I could pick 10. Yeah. What's bad about them is they my criteria was that maybe I imagined it one way, and when I was writing it, I was like, this is gonna be the best song. So it was fun while I was writing it, but then in execution, it didn't turn out right. So like maybe the vision compared to the product, where the end product is, you listen to it and you're just like, you skip it, and maybe that's one you skip all the time because you don't like it that much. And like, how did that song become so bad? I thought it was gonna be good, but it turned out bad. Don't doubt they all have value for sure, and they're there for a purpose. But well, I think that's what's huge about getting different ears on your music. Because if I make a song, then I'm biased. Someone else needs to hear it and tell me like, maybe leave this song out, or I need someone other ears to tell me what it sounds like. So that's huge. Getting feedback as well. Well, I just recently I recorded a song earlier this week called Where's Armo? Yeah, I made that beat in like 2010. And then I wrote that rap in 2021. And then just recorded it finally. Yeah. I just love that beat. Cool sample from The Last Emperor, the movie music. It's cool. Right. just want to be ready with a pen and a pad when you're like when something inspires you. Because usually it's just like mundane shit, day after day, kind of routine. But I don't know, sometimes people drink. Sometimes people get more creative when they drink. I don't know if you ever felt that way. Well, yeah, I'm learning how to get back into it too. I really take long breaks, and that's why I always go back to old stuff, is because I don't have anything really new. But trying to get in that mind state where something. Sometimes I even have to just like force it, where I'm like, play the beat. I'm ready to write. And I'm trying to force words out. It's just like, but you know, it's just a creative process. But wow, yeah, that's crazy. Right. Or get a voice memo. That's wild. Yeah, for sure. Well, I don't want to hold you for too long, and I'll kind of just ask you a few questions. But I don't know. I was talking to Willie the other day, and I kind of mentioned to him that I wasn't gonna play the house party on the 22nd. But I just want to. He mentioned something as well, was you know, because he's like, oh Nick, you're really into politics, and then I just want to kind of run it through past you. Is, you know, goes back to even the first time you asked me to be involved, and you were like, listen to these beats, and I was like, I listened to the beats and I loved them, so it's like I knew something special was going to be created when we came together. Yeah. Yeah, it's huge. One thing I want to just mention is I realized early in my career, back in high school, when I never really liked doing shows, I never liked the performance aspect of rapping in front of people. I like the artist Harry Mack, who freestyles in front of people and he makes everybody happy. Because my music, I call myself more of a studio musician. So I have a relationship with like the studio mic in a booth. That's where my favorite place to rap. Rapping on stage in public or in front of people, it's a great experience, and I push myself to kind of do it, but I have to be more outgoing. So there's more of that introverted side of me that wants to just be in the booth, bro. Yeah, I was more hesitant about wanting to do it. I wasn't really excited about it. I was like, oh shit. Like I didn't want to actually do those songs again. Bring up the. Well, that's definitely fair, and I apologize at least for maybe miscommunication and not being as honest about my position, and maybe saying like, yeah, let's do it when I might have a different idea. My texts don't communicate my real feelings. away for a few weeks, and I know you probably did some rehearsals, and it's not that I couldn't get there, it's just I didn't, and maybe I didn't want to, so. Dude, never forget that. Yeah. Well, yeah, all I can mention is, like, maybe there's things I'm not particularly educated or informed about. And that was kind of my conversation with Willie, too, is there's an element from where I'm at is, like, an element of, like, anti-intellectualism or not understanding things properly or not. So I'm not 100% sold on what Donald Trump is doing, but based on my information, I see that there's some positive things that will come from his presidency. And sometimes I get rose-colored glasses and I only look at the positive things. But and when I asked Willie, I was like, maybe there are things I'm uneducated on that I'm not as politically involved as I kind of imagine I am. Maybe parts of me resonate as well with the elements of the trickster, which, and I feel like, sometimes people just say Donald Trump is a piece of shit. Maybe when I think about it deeper, I'm like, well, yeah, let's support this piece of shit. Because, well, and I'm honest to the fact that I need to probably learn more about, I don't know his immigration policies. I just know that he's going to build a border wall, and so there's say my learning journey is finished, and we're going to have probably more conversations about this as well. And so I'm hoping to at least learn from you and your experience that maybe is an opinion or a perspective that I don't have or can't see. So I'm open to learning more and changing my mind, you know. want to say definitely appreciate telling me that absolutely heart-wrenching story, and it's something more for me to, it's important for me to at least, it's important for me to read different perspectives, so that's what I'm trying to like. It makes me reflect on kind of the way I spend my time on the internet. If I could be reading articles from people of color or immigrant stories, for instance. I can't say I've ever read an immigrant story, so even it could be a lack of education on my part that leads me to some of more of the conspiracy videos and learning, taking those things more seriously than even just the perspective of someone of color or someone who is an immigrant. I haven't heard any of those stories, and this probably could be on me for not seeking out that perspective. And it definitely, especially with Miles, we also had trouble. I didn't think too much before I went and I said, yeah, let's celebrate Donald Trump. Like, I didn't realize it's like my patriotic side who wants to support this Republican candidate who, since I'm pro-life, and I found myself to be more associated with, well, I thought it was going to be a great thing to celebrate the president of our country in the inauguration, and then it turned out even Miles was really upset with me because he has a different perspective, especially when it comes to having voted Kamala and then his stance on Palestine. And so some of my friends are more educated on certain more Democrat or liberal ideas, and I'm more, like I said about Willie, anti-intellectual, and so based on the way I feel, I thought it was going to be, and what I've researched as well, I came down, I didn't want to fucking take the media, so I thought I'd investigate for myself and see what I really thought of the man. So I wasn't going to just let people tell me to, fuck Trump. I was going to actually listen to what he said and actually see what his supporters are. If I didn't meet many of his supporters and felt comfortable around them, because I feel like people think Trump voters are hateful, and that's just so wrong. But it's like, and obviously if you know a few Trump supporters, you probably know they're not full of fucking hatred, but maybe there's shadow aspects because we are our subconscious. We're so much bigger than what we are physically, and so when it comes to these choices and decisions, I never expected to fucking lose my friends over this, but it's just the difference of opinion can be so strong, and it does seem like I'm definitely losing touch with Miles. If it leads to me losing touch with you and Mikey and Willie, then, because it's just like, I wonder from your perspective, how could you even be friends with someone who was as hateful and bigoted as me? So I would feel no different type of way if you wanted to step away from a friendship with me. Like Miles, I'm losing touch with him. I'm supposed to attend his wedding, but it's like, I'm like, he said he didn't want any Trump supporters at his wedding, so it's like, I just feel really kind of depressed about the whole situation, because I'm not going to apologize for being pro-life, or like, I just fall down in certain ways about it, and I didn't think twice before saying, Donald Trump will bring many positive things. I didn't think twice. I just tweet about my excitement, and sometimes my social media addiction just leads me to tweeting something I'm excited about that other people have a different perspective on. And I feel bad that, even being associated with me could maybe hurt perspective, there are things that I'm talking about that's just ignorant. And I'm open to at least learning more from your perspective, and then from also maybe if you even have books to recommend me, or like maybe send me an article if you need me to read something, because I wouldn't doubt you want to try to change my mind or something, or like say, Nick, you're just wrong about this, and to support Trump is not only a bad look, but it's also like morally wrong. If that was part of your perspective or not. That's just what I'm thinking. Okay. Alright. Yeah, it's kind of the nuance of it, like to try to navigate my relationships when we have such major political disagreements or philosophical, the morality, right? It comes down to morality, and if people think my morals are fucked up, then it's almost, I wonder why you would even want to be friends with someone who has fucked up morals, that is like not a good person. Because it's funny, Eros disagrees with me as well, but he knows I'm not a good person in his view, but he's still friends with me anyways, and that's just crazy. It's a testament to how deep our bonds can really go, that we can argue about stuff and still kind of have love for each other, even in the midst of serious disagreements and arguments. It shows more deep bonds, I feel. So Hmm.
in a way that was like so relatable because like I went to school with this guy
Okay.
who wrote it, and it just feels so like familiar and like just true to like that specific experience. And like I guess if you would want to like familiarize yourself with uh, just what that experience is like, of like maybe being a first generation immigrant to the
Sure.
United States. It's I think that is just like it's such a phenomenal book, and it's such a like a I don't know beautiful story, and I guess I would recommend that, and
Okay.
I'm totally happy to send it to you. Like, please
Oh, I could.
wherever you're at.
I was thinking I could just buy it myself. I'm looking at it on Amazon Kindle.
Oh yeah. You could if you have Kindle, you could download it on Kindle.
Yeah, I'd like to read that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a green cover. It's by Rodrigo Restrepo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. So I don't know, man. I mean, that's a good place to start, and um, I don't know. I appreciate the call because
Yeah. I mean, that was a little while ago, probably like a month ago, but a lot's happened in the country since then, and I'm obviously it's kind of the division and the. I just want to see our country come together. That's why I tweeted. That's what was in my post. I saw. I was hoping that it would take someone like Donald Trump to unify the country, but maybe not. It just also shows, when I think about it deeper, how divided our country still is, and on a personal level as well, especially. I need to fucking actually reach out to Miles because we're going to have to navigate this nuance as well in our personal relationship. But I want to say, like, I might have something wrong as well. I'm trying to at least value and keep everyone's perspective, but from what I've researched and studied, I thought Donald Trump could be a unifier in a positive way, but it's everything that's happened since his inauguration. When I read the news and hear about what people are saying, it's much more of a negative perception of what's been happening. But maybe he ultimately he's not the unifier I expected. And how could he be? He's such a polarizing figure, so that might be a miscalculation on my part to say that someone so divisive and who doesn't really think before he talks could be unify us, when that's really pretty stupid. How could someone so divisive unify people? So I'm just actually reflecting pretty deeply on what I posted, but I just wanted to kind of apologize to you but maybe this apology needs to come from even a more sustained dialogue and conversation, as well as, getting this perspective, like reading Rodrigo's book might help to inform my perspective from some pieces that I'm missing. So I'll definitely read it, and
that means a lot, and I'd be happy to like have that dialogue, and let's I don't know, let's revisit this, and
oh sure.
if I know with your work schedule it probably wouldn't happen, but of course, if you would like to come and launch the show, you're welcome to do that,
Okay.
no pressure.
Well, it's crazy. You know who's performing the day before is actually Rap Ferreira. Yeah, on the 21st. Yeah, I'm glad we could clear that out, and especially I owe you fucking honestly because I wonder how much it has to do with as well. So of my I just posted about my mental challenges because it's fucked up that honestly for even earlier that I haven't been able to feel personally more enthusiastic about performing our beautiful music. And I guess there's more apology that I can't even say with words. But yeah, it's really special and beautiful what we were able to make together. And I feel like you're the host, kind of. Like, I got the beats, I'm the host. And then I feel like you're a hospitable host with the beats, like presenting this music. And then I was like, what can I add to it? And then we came together with Mikey on the mixing. So what a great team. And then just considering how we all came together to create something out of nothing, bro. It's really cool. Yeah. And yeah, I understand that. Well, thanks for taking the time to talk to me tonight. And I still have so much love for you and Mikey, even if we disagree on certain smaller stuff. But it's like when I look back and look at the bigger picture, I respect the roles that we play for each other and the respect we're able to show each other as well. But so I thanks so much for chatting with me. I hope you have a good night. You're welcome. See ya. Bye. Wow, I'm so high. I'm so fucking high. Only 10 milligrams, huh? Let's see. Still going, bro. I might cut this out, but what if I just left it? Get Like Me. I'm on One of a Kind here. Seminal project in my work. 2012, January 20th. So that album is 13 years old by now. Save the best for last, for real. This album's got so many great parts. Sax in the back seat. That one takes my attention. Gupta's freestyle. That's like an interlude. That doesn't really count. That song is horrible. Now first up, I'm a rapper. I give you the microphone, no take a backer. Black out your crew, hope they had a system backup. I make it rain on monsoon cracker, 'cause I make it rain on competition pitter patter. Very racist song. I can't even defend it, bro. Do What You Feel, another bad song. One of a Kind, that's a bop. Electromon. That song sounds horrible. So take it fast or take it slow. Do your thing. It's optional. I just found a pot of gold, feeling like it's March 17. But this has got to be one of my worst songs. It's bad because it's actually not a bad song. It doesn't sound bad. I was going to say this song was bad because I featured the wrong artist on it. I had this dude on there. Cosmic was on there. He's on Awakening. And he's on Create. But he was supposed to be on Make or Break. But I got rid of his verse and put in Dana. I think just because I did that doesn't make it a bad song. Let's listen to it. It just pissed me off that I was like, me and T-Roy about to smash on motherfuckers. It's supposed to be me and T-Roy, but I got scared of him.
Me and Dana about to smash on motherfuckers. See, I'm twice as cold as them ice road truckers. Never fall off like Rogaine. I'm dope like cocaine. My words are profane. Ready to blow up like propane. I remember when I was a youngin' with no name. Shit, I still am a youngin', don't know who I am. Emerged on the scene like I stepped out of smoke in the van. But this ain't the 60s, I still kick it with hippies. I'm far out and out of sight, yo, but they don't miss me. I'm gone, but I'm never out of reach. I'ma get rich and buy property on the beach, or maybe homeless with a box in the alley. Wherever I land, I still bang the beats gladly. And you can't stay mad at me. And that's word to your mammy and your grandpappy.
We going harder than a 93 Raider starter on 24th and National, where they aim revolvers. We get it popping like pistols on shining brighter than light reflecting off crystal. I told them that my name was thorough and them highlights you could broadcast. Banging on this beat kinda like your broad's ass. I'm on that fast pace, you just a slow worker. The pressure makes me a diamond and I keep a tight circle. Me and my team keep winning. It's no scheming, reminiscing back in the day when I was dreaming. Everything in the forefront, now I'm believing. Cats is reaching out for the feature cause they could see it, achieve it. This is what I am, so be it. You can hit the snooze button, bitch, I ain't sleeping. You can hit the snooze button, bitch, I ain't sleep.
You can hit the snooze button, bitch, I ain't sleeping.
What we do ain't the same as what you do. How we live ain't the same as how you live. We dream big and we gon' get 'em. We all tight and we straight chillin', cause I know that you talk shit. We hold it down and I know that you can't hang. We hold it down.
And if you walking around my city, better know my name. Newest inductee to the Hall of Fame.
We hold it down like a paperweight. Make no mistake, this game is make or break.
I do what I do and say what I say. I dress how I dress and step out in a major way. But I really ain't got time for hella jogging. I'd rather display, please, thanks, I beg your pardon. Me and Dana go back since the dawn of time, since before raw business ever spawned a rhyme. Back before the bullshit became relevant. Back when ballin' was all that was prevalent. Nowadays I'm living every day like it's my last. Fuck the past, living the future, getting cash.
Popping collars, getting dollars, wearing fitted caps. Keep a pen in my ear at all times. I spit these different raps. We are not the same. I'm from the Black Lagoon. See me in the streets, I'm shouting to the moon. Yeah, look close, need to focus. Better keep an eye on me, for I'm out hocus pocus.
What we do ain't the same as what you do. How we live ain't the same as how you live. We dream big, and we gon' get 'em. We all tight, and we straight chillin'. Cause I know that you talk shit. We hold it down, and I know that you can't hang.
Yeah,
we hold it down.
So if you walk around my city, better know my name. Clear the lane when we doing our thing.
We hold it down like a paperweight. Make no mistake, this game is make or break.
Not good. It just sounds pretty bad. And then, you know, having Dana at the end, because I just rapped my third verse.
In the streets, I'm
Dana's in the middle. I just fucking threw Dana in the middle, rapped all around him on the front and back, sang the chorus. He has no place on that song. His verse was crazy. And his verse was more heartfelt than mine was. Mine was fucking shining and gleaming. It was just fucking bluster. In comparison, my verses were bluster. Just braggadocious. His verse was much more heartfelt. And you could tell because he has more age on me. So this is an interesting song because he came through with some wisdom. And he really rocked the beat. He can't sound bad on a song. Dana came with some real heart. And I had more of a braggadocious, just like very superficial. My raps were superficial. His was deep. And I wanted to say, like, I didn't like his verse. I didn't like my verses. I think that's the problem. I did my best with it, but it's a bad song. Sax in the Backseat, not a good one.
around the world in 80 seconds.
Man messed up and I guess.
Me too.
And you know we keep
Get a drummer song.
This song
Get
is
a
dope.
drummer song. Get a drummer song. We gotta get a drummer song. Give it up.
That's the dopest. In the background it goes, fun funky. Fun funky. Cool Kids, I don't like. Very simple. There's no beat. There's no beat on Cool Kids. Does that make it a bad song? No. Damn. I just had this long phone call and I can't really get back into this. I was having fun with this, but that phone call took me out of it. Brainstorm, Fresh Air. These songs sound good, or are they just sentimental to me? Everybody's different. Cool Kids. What I was saying was, if what classifies it as a bad song is if the execution didn't turn out how great I thought it was going to be. When I started the project, I thought this is going to be great. How it sounds at the end, gone. I love this song, but it doesn't sound that good.
Forecaster says rain and thunder. David Blaine, homie, you can't see. I'm in too deep like a goddamn tree. And and I'll be the one you run to. Microphone checker, a 1, 2. Yeah, it's on, bruh, hear me loud and clear. Weird it appears that I haven't got a peer. Well, they there, but they be gone till December. The coldest winter, probably won't remember. Raw business, I'm a genre blending member. Before they played the song, they said timber. But I wasn't there, it didn't make it sound to me. Man, tonight is going down like the economy. I'm ready, lights, camera, action style. Oh snap, what happened now? I'm singing and rapping now. They like Nikki D, it's been a while, but I feel like I've been doing this since a child. Gone like that, shut it down and I bring it right back. Look, I'm there, then I'm gone, like that. Leave it alone and I'm coming right back. Gotta give it to 'em. Man, I'm getting sick of all the singing. That was round 1, this is round 2. Ding, ding. Stay hungry like I ain't been fed in a week. I'm steady grinding all the time, I get no sleep. R.E.M., I've never heard of that before. A light sleeper, expecting knocks up at my door. They coming to get me, cause they heard that I'm the man now. And in 50 years, I'll pass these skills on to my grandchild. Constantly getting nagged on by college shit. Man, they charge me and I wish I had a scholarship. But on the scholar's tip, I'm unparalleled. I always wish them well, yet they tell me go to hell. And if it were to exist, then I drag them down with me, like Bobby did Whitney. People acting shifty. You could catch me supporting friends at the symphony or shopping at your local Nifty Thrifty. It's me. I'm ready. Lights, camera, action style. Oh snap, what happened now? I'm singing and rapping now. They like Nikki D, it's been a while, but I feel like I've been doing this since a child. Gone like that. Shut it down and I bring it right back. Look, I'm there, then I'm gone. Like that. Leave it alone and I'm coming right back. Gotta give it to 'em.
This is a unique one where I put on a lot of effort. See me, I'm gone. See me, I'm gone.
What up? It's me again. Whoa, I already told you this ain't common. We stirring up your noodle like some ramen. Fine dining, I'm lying to you. Ooh, we going down in history like the rhyming Tutankhamun. Yeah, I already told you this ain't common. We stirring up your noodle like some ramen. Fine dining, I'm lying to you. Ooh, we going down in history like the rhyming Tutankhamun. Yeah, alright, check this out. It's the El Chupanibra coming through your speaker. Try to hear it clearer while we snatch a bit nearer. See, I do it on the daily. I ain't seen you get it lately. We be hitting on these women and be getting all these ladies.
Crazy. What I don't like about that song, the whistle. Resume play. Look, I'm hopping in your window, scratching all your CDs. It's like, it's so silly. It's not heartfelt. I think that's why I don't like Electromon. Sax in the backseat. Fresh Air. Fresh Air came out really good. And the best part is at the very end, my roommate said, boom, Einstein hair. That made me laugh so hard. Brainstorm. Cool beat. It's a Beatles sample. It sounds cool. Everybody's different. Cool Kids. Let's listen to Cool Kids and see if that's in the top, in the worst one. There's no beat. There's just a drum beat.
Got it locked down up in Mad Town. Got homies in Houston, Texas. Say I ain't sick, you losing bets past the Mucinex. I illustrate
no
fire bending
song.
like Prince Zuko, kick rhymes from the mill all the way to Acapulco, and we beating on the desks like we
part's
were
cool.
in a schoolhouse. Rocking clock is tick tocking till the school's out. But we gon' serve our time. Hip hop is on the mind. Let me serve it up by alley-oop before I shut it down. Shut it down. Ain't no beating round the bush. I'm off the chain. Yeah, kind of off my rocker, and these words are off the brain. You must be off your game, cousin. It's insane making mixtapes by the dozen. Man, I'm always up to something. Psh. Like they just threw a body in the lake. Yo, we do it how we do it, and we doing something great. It must be fake. Nobody's watching, might as well go break some rules. Shit, let me change my style and tell myself that I'm a cool kid. So I just take a hit and then I'll be the shit. I'll be the bee's knees if I blow on these trees. Blaze like a dragon and then I'll get my swag on. Wayne on my iPod, it can replace my Raekwon. I'm Nicky, I ride. I'm Nicky, I ride. I'm Nicky, I ride.
And I'm A.D. Now can you please turn up the bass a little bit, cause rap is inconsiderate and makes your neighbors throw a fit, but the beats are super duper.
Not without AD's wonderful input, but my effort on Cool Kids makes this one of the worst songs. It's up there. And there's no beat. You know, I can't really get past that. So let me close this out and open up Demolition. One of a Kind, so I can close that out. Hard to Hate. So this is my first project, released 2010, 2001, 21, July 21st, 2010. Got Cosmic on this one. Cosmic on a lot of my albums. Track 10 written by Milo. That's a great song. Sound Advice, one of the most wonderful songs. So the nedarb artist, Rap Ferreira, is also on Sound Advice. Joyride, that's a wonderful song. The Rawest Thing You Never Heard. That's another one where the original was so cool, and when we changed the beat, it didn't get as good. It got much worse. Properly Politikin. That song is so random. Yeah, the rawest thing you never heard. It was like da na 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 da na na da na 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 dun dun dun. We coming non-stop with the beats out the back, and I'm hungry, about to eat you like a snack. That was a good idea in concept, but it doesn't sound good with the new beat. Let's listen to it.
May I please have your attention?
Yeah, it's that beat. It was better with the original beat, bro. I don't know why I chose this one. If I could pull it back with the original beat, it'd be a heat seeker. Fearless to Death, that's a great song. Nobody Miss Me, great song. Successful, produced by 40, great song. One Verse, wonderful song. Properly Politikin. It didn't come out right. Oh, I did it again. So I'm going to try to move on with my life. She Loves Me Not. Move On. Let's listen to it. I don't know. Is it bad? Is Move On bad? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because Sound Advice, killing it. This Is the Year. There's a reason I don't like This Is the Year. This was going to be one of my worst songs. We should listen to both of those, actually. Merc and Noobs, the song is good for what it is. I Just Want to Chill, that's a classic. Play It Loud. JD, I think it comes out sounding really good. JD made it work, so I'm trying to flow to the JD beat. Flipped Right, Turned Around, and Stay Gold. Oh my gosh. Stay Gold is the first song I ever wrote, and I say Dirty Jew in it. I say Dirty Jew in my first song ever. My first song is the Dirty Jew line. I'm a fucking piece of shit. Holy shit. Move On. This is the year. She Loves Me Not, Merc and Noobs. I Just Want to Chill. Sound Advice. This is the year. Now I want to find out if Move On is bad. I don't think it is. I think it's good.
Yeah, collect free parking. Gotta do talking like Christopher Walken. Dog barking, I'm like chill bro, ham. This realness quick, get the whole fam. No ma'am, I'll conquer the whole land in your face while I crank the bass on this raw jam. I'll take the straight move it to the left like an interior designer and recruit until the death. And if we're not smashing them, we're probably cashing checks. Make a move, I'm coming at you like a T-Rex. Who's next on this earth? Who try to work for it, don't sell it, cause it's probably not worth a lot of dough. You like, I gotta go. I laugh like I do at Chappelle after he says, let's start the show. Yo, they say I'm scatterbrained. Watch the movie Pulp Fiction and you can see some scattered brains. Yeah, this ain't like the game of life. It's more like a shooting at a stain. Yeah, huh. And you gotta move on.
So short, so sweet. Didn't drag it on. The beat is crazy, but you can endure it for 50 seconds. You can endure a beat like that for 50 seconds with the there's a swoosh and a twinkle. That is fun. It's a short song. This is the year. That's what makes This Is the Year a bad song. Is it's too long. Too long. I copied. Yeah, we should listen to it, actually. I copied Eminem's song Infinite for this beat.
Yeah.
It just comes off really corny.
Check it out. Cause you know this is the year. You know, it's crazy. Check it out. Order up. Here goes some deliciousness rhymes. Lettuce, tomato, no mayo. You stay yo, I'm fresh less than a day. Yo, mom's cleaning the kitchen. Get your sneakers off the table, LMAO. I'm hella clever, mentally unstable. I don't battle a rapper that's lyrically disabled. The truth and not a fable. Sound through copper cable. Judge a book by its cover. Crook, discover proper labels. You can't shock the doc who's in it for the sale. You read braille like you was blind with no clue what you've been missing. Cause Deltron Z could give you 30-30 vision. I don't got time for an impossible mission. Could act quickly, swiftly, with remarkable precision. The decision was made by votes unanimous. I'm on my monkey business. They went bananas, they cannot handle us. Who gives a hoot about a fool that ain't a fan of us? No politician scandalous, just references the randomness in. And this is about as smooth as you will hear from opposable thumbs to banging drums in your ear. It's the year, yo, it's the year, yo, it's the year. Check it, this is the year. And this is about as smooth as you will hear from opposable thumbs to banging drums in your ear. It's the year, yo, it's the year, yo, it's the year, huh? This is the year. Yeah, I'm picking up where M and AZ left off, like the style been set on fire by Molotov. It's the hotness that you probably never heard about. We sprinkle them with gasoline and burn them out. We learn a lot. Cheese, shot, breathe, and stop. When the time comes, some would like to leave your mind numb. We'd like to find them. Probably chilling outside the spot. Don't get got. Tick tock, stop the time to bomb. Why? They
just a bunch of whack phony posers who don't know it's the composer with the 40 of clover. I roll with bulldozers, model we go forward to Chicago with 25 or 6 to 4 soldiers. It's the second generation messiah of musicianship. The air sees the day they play music on the air. Check the root squared, swagger the personality, open-minded mentality, daggers in your reality. And this is about as smooth as you will hear, from opposable thumbs to banging drums in your ear. It's the year, yo, it's the year, yo, it's the year. Check it, this is the year. And this is about as smooth as you will hear, from opposable thumbs to banging drums in your ear. It's the year, yo, it's the year, yo, it's the year. Up, man. This is, yeah. Cause you ain't heard words, it's absurd. Since intelligent design was proposed, I suppose they oppose advancement in modern time. Well, maybe it's a sign, or maybe it's a coincidence. For instance, the indifference seems like more than divine. The mind is complex, confined, but not divine, especially mine. Creative ideas been intertwined. Take a minute to unwind. Infinite time spent reflecting, inspecting for secrets to these illusions you will find. Like rhyme after rhyme, meant to enlighten the masses. Spend time in advanced classes, you out on hall passes. Asterisks, we blast facts through jaw gymnastics. These fast kicks will leave you backwards in your caskets, and that's it. Death row, well, not yet, so the whiz kid keeps sound waves twisted like pretzels. Yo, can't forget who's next to wreck. Let's go, steady inducing revolution, a manifesto. And this is about as smooth as you will hear, from opposable thumbs to banging drums in your ear. It's the year, yo, it's the year, yo, it's the year. Check it, this is the year. And this is about as smooth as you will hear, from opposable thumbs to banging drums in your ear. It's the year, yo, it's the year, yo, it's the year. This is the year. And you know this is the yeah. You already know, no, oh.
So I'm just working through the list right now. I want to at least check Stay Gold. Do I like Stay Gold? That's a contested one, isn't it? Stay Gold. And in Common It's Rare, that's like a classic to me. Because that one has had positive reception, I don't want to include that in my list. Because I think it's one of the first songs I ever made. This is pretty much the first song I ever made. And in Common It's Rare. Fearless to Death, Nobody Miss Me. The only one I would put on here is Stay Gold, I think. I think I'm going to put it on my list. And let's listen to it. 3 minutes, 5 seconds. And then I'll give you the final list. Even though I feel like I can't sort these, actually.
A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. What's good? I'm back up in this. It's raw business, kid. You want it? Go get it then. You never know what I got in store. Like a cactus. To do what I do, see it takes practice. Long as the earth spins on the tilted axis, I'll be the greatest standing on 2 feet. Homo erectus. We from the same tree, I'm from a different branch, a higher one, and I feel so advanced. I water plants while they do the latest swagger dance. This the worst move of my career. Bag of ants.
Words of wisdom, get on some kind of payroll. I'ma get rich and do like Pony Boy, stay gold. Trashy hoe, don't belong here, we classy folk. Gunning and you never see it coming. Grassy knoll, no disrespect to the people's leader. I to get them one by one, purple people leader. Enough with the drama, this ain't Shakespearean theater. Act like you got a brain, cousin Skeeter. This ain't spin the bottle, this Russian roulette. And you don't stand a chance, that's why I'm taking bets. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's on my chest. I work the day shift and the night shift, ain't no rest. So this is style nowadays, I guess I'll kick it with ya. This cool aid, you couldn't find in a 1 gallon pitcher. Oh, you should have seen how your face looked. Take a picture, post it on your Twitter and your Facebook. It's easy, like taking candy from a baby. This is for the toddlers, sitters, gentlemen, ladies. I'ma make it real big, sorta maybe. I'm a beast, I'm a dog developing rabies. The people love young money, call me young empty wallet. This some real shit, get up off the toilet. Make a beat, and I'm quick to write a 32. Go ahead, be selfish with your cash. Dirty Jew, I'm sick of this. Yeah, and if you want it, go get it then.
Oh, I got it. I'ma make you proud. Don't you worry.
Get some.
And I can't stop, won't stop, rockin' to the beat fade. Man, I feel on top of the world, so cliche. But I haven't been far, maybe 3 states, and I roll around with no money. Cheap skates, give me a minute, maybe 30, then I'll go in. I'm trying to do like Michael Phelps, 9 times golden. Good old basketball days, Michael Holton. Oh yeah, best bet I'm clutch, Bruce Bowen. Verses 21 and older, I'm feeling colder than an iced coffee in my cup holder. Steadily mashing rhymes like I'm supposed to. Always rep the city where I'm from, Kenosha. I don't even care if you like it, damn, cause I'm fly and forever young. Call me Peter Pan. Matter of fact, I rep blue and red. Uncle Sam and I rap smooth. Call it peanut butter jams, I'm the man, fam. But you ain't even in my bloodline. You should sit down and read the Bible just one time. But I can't do it, I don't go to church. And I'm missing for the summer, gone fishing, perch. Rapper sick, best go eat a meal. Cause dude, you're falling off, banana peel. Insurance rates through the roof, let's make a deal. Cause I'm no T.Sage, Jack, don't put me at the wheel. You feel me, but I bet you can't catch me. Put it on the snare and the bass is quite catchy. Living in the back alley, yeah, it's kinda sketchy. But no worries, no wise guy, no Joe Pesci. You think we stole the beat, Swagger Jack, but you would be mistaken. Ask Nicky made the track. Not really my style, yeah, just an act. So here you go, Drake. You can have it back, cause I'm sick of this. Oh boy. But I hope you enjoy it. Go get it then. And stay golden. Woohoo!
Okay. Really wild song. Very boring. But it's at the top of my list here because not that bad. Cool Kids is number 3. Nah, it can't be. Hit the Ripstik. Gone. Is Cool Kids better than Gone? This is pretty much in order. What do I have in my list? Properly Politikin. We didn't listen to Properly Politikin. Yeah, so I'll play that one next. That's the one I'm looking at, trying to place. It's pretty bad. It might be worse than Gone. I don't know why I don't like it that much. I think it sucks.
As I step in the booth, Check what I'm about to do. Cause life be the killer with a sample. Check it out, yeah, as I ramble. Properly politicking. Check the time, the bomb is ticking. Clips clicking, quick in your movement. It's a movement, flicking them off. We kick flipping them over the truth, inflicting them with tales of fatality from the booth. We straight knocking them, 911 emergency. Thought it was indestructible, kill them urgently. And you thought that you could call for backup, use a slacker if you ain't got enough chips to stack up. If it pays, then you know they be raising your ordinary Caucasian, be jamming till the day's end. The best rappers got something to prove, and I ain't got nothing to lose, so I make hits till it bruise you. Bruise who? Bruise you. Yep, and I'm delivering dialogue different than your typical rhyme. Let the beats bang, then got chain. Reality check, detect change in the bank. 5 years plus, still doing the same thing. The farthest thing for mainframe, and you still know the name, huh? Never forgot where I came from. Fruity Loop amateurs using the same drum. Yeah, never forgot where I came from. These Fruity Loop amateurs using the same drum.
I like the switch up here. This is kind of nice.
For real, man. It's like an epidemic. I don't know what to do anymore, bro. You do what you can. Crazy. You do what you can. Yeah, switch it up on them brown too. Better get back. The crews around you get set back. Steal the beat, but your rap better be more action-packed than Jet Li with a jetpack. What's that? Man, this dude must be psychotic. I can't wait till we fall. Could call me semi-patriotic. Switching to robotic ain't a thing, but a chicken wing. Climbing the corporate ladder, you in the kitchen flipping things. Fire for hire, concur with what the liar said. Self-proclaimed soul survivor, arrive alive or dead. Go higher, the buyer fled the flyer red. Dire consequences in a sire said. Off with his head, smash on 48 bars like they put the Incredible Hulk in jail. Unleash the beast, they'll come get me out on bail. Sail across, flawless with unknown references. Figure out the comp, select preferences. Conspiracy, probably agree and believe it. Can't wait till they see who be the G that conceived it. Closed-minded property, obviously defy monotony. It got to be, hey yo, it got to be. Who, me? Well, in all actuality, controversial casualty could solve that democratically. How could he magically create a tragedy? Phantasmically, yo, it had to be.
Weird ending. Phantasmically, yo, it had to be. How could he magically create a tragedy? Fantastically, yo, it had to be. That's a lyrical miracle ass. That's kind of who I was. I emulated those lyrical miracle motherfuckers. I emulated them lyrical miracles. Creep? No. Hollow for now. I took a risk making these nedarb songs. They're all bad. Words are just the symbols pointing closer to the truth. What made it worse is that I recorded it on a computer. That's the worst part about it. That makes it bad. That makes it really bad. But what redeems it is that part where I added the drums. And it goes, bitch only I know, bitch only I know, bitch only I know, bitch only I know. That makes it better. That redeems it. But it overall it sounds pretty bad. Is it better than Cool Kids? Is Cool Kids worse than these songs? Shipwr Beauty, no question. It's hard to even put these songs in there because I don't like them. Hit the Ripstik. Hollow for now, I have to give it more. Is it better than these songs? Stay Gold? Yeah, it's better than the rawest thing you never heard. I didn't play the rawest thing you never heard. I'll play it. Because I'm still working on this list, but I didn't play this one in its full.
May I please have your attention? Excuse me, I really don't want to have to repeat myself. You know we coming non-stop with the beats out the back, and I'm hungry, about to eat you like a snack with a large appetite bigger than Shaq. Got you looking dumber than a caramel-covered Cracker Jack. Oh snap, we so raw, so cold. I think you better highlight cold, make it bold, cause that's what we is. Raw biz, what I'm told, and I will never stop until we get old and crusty. So old I'd have to be dusty. When I rap, gotta warm up cause I'm rusty.
That's
but
dope.
The style fresh, always clean, never musty. And when we blow up, yup, that's a must-see. Wait, stop, the game's locked down, wrapped up, done. I eat beats like meat on a bun. And after this, we coming after you, better run. Cause like Dave Chappelle said, AD in the background, you better back down. Just sit tight, be quiet, don't make a sound. That's a message to them rappers hating with a frown. Just cause my bro got the game on lockdown, it's not fair. Music so hot like a flare. Get too close, might burn all your hair. See me in public, please try not to stare. But if you have to sneak a peek, I do not care cause I'm sexy. Yeah, I know you can't resist. Got your girl staring at me, I can see you getting pissed. But that's how I roll, yep, that's how I do it. Rapping like water on the track, so fluid, it's stupid. But at the same time, it's funny. I see you sitting in your chair bouncing like a bunny. And if you're not bouncing, then you are a dummy. Cause this is the rawest thing you'll ever hear from me. It's the rawest thing you never heard, you never heard. It's the rawest thing you never heard, never ever heard. It's the rawest thing, come on, tell me you heard. It's the rawest thing you never heard, you never heard. It's the rawest thing you never heard, you never heard. It's the rawest thing you never heard, never ever heard. It's the rawest thing you never heard. It's the rawest thing you never heard, you just heard. Whoa, whoa. The rawest thing you never heard. That's what we talking about.
You know. Wildin' in the studio. Who is this? Yes, it is. St. Nicholas in the place to be. Yeah, raw beats up in this thing, let the beats bang. What you need to do is get out the way of the train. It is I, the bro that's better than your associates that you despise. That's why it's coming through closed eyes. Your style wouldn't even sound tight in the right light. Better use a night light, cause it's fight night round here. Supreme OC like it was me. Ooh we heat up the mic as you will see. My name falls out your mouth like every day of the week. And they call up St. Nicholas and they ask me to speak. Cause homie, you don't know me, but you wish that you did. Yo, this the type of music that could mess up your kid. Every time I hate a look, then I be keeping my arms folded. If you think you know who wrote it, then just try to decode it. Could no sugarcoat this. Run on me, that's the boldest move I ever did see. My advice to thee is flee. Yeah, I'm not the type that's gonna be getting up in your grill like a chef. That's real, homeboy, you need to chill. Out like Ice Cube, he's a nice dude ever since Friday. Forgot about Dre, this is my day. I know you stole it, but I let you off without a ticket. Kick it, be cool and slick it. I'm fresh like lemon and snick it. Don't like it, why'd you pick it? Like a turntable, yo, my style is wicked. You gonna back down, telling me to be easy. We about to get greasy, so stop talking like Weezy. From the tip of my tongue, sounds like you can't go any faster. Dark clouds overhead, call me the forecaster. I'm coming up slowly to that #1 spot, and I keep my hand in a fist. If there's a mic in it or not, I rapping foe until I pull it, triple it out the air. If you coming to run on me, then best beware. It's the rawest thing you never heard, you never heard. The rawest thing you never ever heard. It's the rawest thing you never heard. It's the rawest thing you never heard. Word. Rawest thing you never heard. You never heard. The rawest thing you never heard. Never ever heard. Ever heard. Thing you never heard. You ever heard. It's the rawest thing you never heard. You never heard it before. You never heard it before. It's the rawest thing you never heard. You never ever heard. Ever heard. It's the rawest thing you never ever heard. The rawest thing you never ever heard. Ever heard.
Tell me, did you hear it?
You ever heard?
Come on, tell me you heard it.
Never heard.
Man, I know I heard it. The rawest thing you never heard. That's what we talking about.
It's the rawest thing you never heard. You never heard. It's the rawest thing you never ever heard. It's the rawest thing you never ever heard in your life. Ever heard with your wife. It's the rawest thing that you never heard. Never heard. It's the rawest thing you never heard in your system. Ever.
in your system. Oh. That should be higher on my list, but I'm keeping it low down on my list. So that's my final list. I sorted it. So I'll share a link to my Bandcamp page. It looks like this. A lot of music on here. You know, people don't give me a lot of shine. People don't listen to my music that much. But it's important to me. But here's my final list. Top 10 worst Dunzo Donald songs. Number 1, Shipwreck Beauty. Number 2, No Question. Number 3, Feelin Meself. Number 4, Fix Up, Stay Sharp. Number 5, Properly Politikin. Number 6, Ask for Peace. Number 7, Cool Kids. Number 8, Hit the Ripstik. Number 9, Gone. Number 10, Electromon. Number 11, Make or Break. Number 12, Awakening. Number 13, Creep. Number 14, Just Another Day. Number 15, Holding Nothing. Number 16, Fortune. Number 17, This Is the Year. Number 18, The Rawest Thing You Never Heard. Number 19, Hollow for Now. Number 20, Stay Gold. So these are arranged just based on what I'd rather listen to. Will I listen to any of these? You know, no. I skip all these usually, but Just Another Day, it gets a lot of replays for me. That should probably almost be higher up here. It's better than I gotta move Just Another Day. Just Another Day is way better than some of these. I don't know what I'm doing. Is it? It's better than Stay Gold. I'd much rather listen to Just Another Day than Stay Gold. So I'm going to move Just Another Day down to the bottom. So that's the best of the worst. $13 Creep, 14 Holding Nothing. All right, that's a good list. So that's my final list. My worst songs. There's reasons for why they're bad, but just listen to them. You could tell they're bad. Just Another Day. I like that one a lot. That's why I listen to it. The problem is just because I like it doesn't mean someone else is going to like it. Okay. So there's reasons for why these are worst. You know, this one, the lyrics. This one, the performance. This one, the beat. You know, just the lazy writing. The wackiness, the silliness. Properly Politikin is up there pretty high. I just really don't like it. It might be the beat. It might have to do with... it's just silly. Feelin Meself is ridiculous. No Question. We didn't really listen to No Question. Should I go back and play it? That was on Speeding to a Red. Speeding to a Red is not as... Ugh. Yeah, it was a song. As I step up in the booth, check what I'm about to do. This has got to be a dream, a place where Google reigns supreme. I'd like to think I know what's happening, but the iPhone does nothing for my self-esteem. Kids texting in classes, the mascot sitting cross-legged in the grass with a laptop. It just sounds bad, dude. But there's a lot of saxophone on there. It's just like squealing sax. Just squealing saxophone. It sounds bad. Is it the top 2 bad? Maybe not. Is it much better than I imagine it is? I think so. Is it better than Electromon? Yeah. Yeah. But what I didn't like about it is it didn't match, because I wrote it for a different beat. So the top two are because I wrote them for a different beat and then came to this beat as a consolation. I was like, let me see if I can rap this over a nedarb beat. I produced, that's why these suck to me, is because I produced the beats for these two songs and I wasn't able to create them the way I wanted to create them. And that happened on a few other songs of mine, but those actually turned out well. These ones ultimately didn't turn out well, and when I compare them to the song that I was preparing to do, when I compare them to the prepare, when I compare them to the songs I wanted to do, they're not quite right. Feelin Meself got a good beat. Fix up, stay sharp. Can't leave rap alone, the game need me. I was on the couch watching TV, pretending it was easy. Tools were unwielded, now I'm wielding. Walking through a field, how could I feel still? Like a snapshot that looks like a backdrop. That's an opportunity. How could you turn your back on? You're not really understanding this, my friend. You're not really standing up for shit, my friend. I don't even say shit. You've just been regurgitating slogans, feeling so bold I could close both hands. Rap fans could buy them in bulk while I've been feeling like the Hulk in the U-Haul. This much is true, y'all. You could look both ways, or you could count the days, or you could count the days. Every second you could look both ways, or you could count the days, or you could count the days. Dunzo, take 5. Can't leave rap alone, the game needs me. I was on the couch watching TV, pretending it was easy. Tools were unwieldy, now I'm wielding. Walking through a field, how could I feel still? Like a snapshot that looks like a backdrop. That's an opportunity, how could you turn your back on? No, you're not really understanding this, my friend. You're not really standing up for my friend. You've just been regurgitating slogans, feeling so bold I could close both hands. Rap fans could buy them in bulk while I've been feeling like the Hulk in the U-Haul. This much is true, y'all. You could look both ways, or you could count the days, or you could count the days. Every second you could look both ways, or you could count the days, or you could count the days. I used to tell myself you cannot waste time with negative rhymes. I tune out the noise, the world I enjoy. You cannot waste time with negative rhymes. I tune out the noise, the world I enjoy. I cannot waste time with negative rhymes. I tune out the noise, the world I enjoy. I cannot waste time with negative rhymes. I tune out the noise, the world I enjoy. Now I'm in dreamland, lackadaisical on purpose. Show up at the fundraiser slumping like a tortoise. We're all shutting off, powers down on the Tesla coil, kettle to the flame, then you let it boil. That's what happens. Living off faith and some decent luck. I could make a decent buck if I purchased a pizza truck, selling fresh slices straight out the minivan. At the beach, folks eat a slice, get a tan. That's two things. Untie your shoestrings. I should feel the sand on my soul's earth energy. You must know that bodies need grounding, that is the profound thing. I'm chillin'. Bodies need grounding, that is the profound thing. I'm chillin'. Bodies need grounding, that is the profound thing. I'm chillin'. Bodies need grounding, that is the profound thing. I'm chillin'. crazy. That beat, because it loops like that, it because it loops like that, the 2 minute and 30-second song sounds ridiculously long. It's crazy how Electromon and Make or Break are even on the same album, because that sample for Make or Break is so prominent. And you're wondering, how is this even the same album? This sounds completely different, but these songs... So it's funny that these three songs are on the same album. These three songs are on the same album. So interesting. I'll share the list. This is my list of 20 worst Dunzo Donald songs. Please check out my Bandcamp, and thanks for joining me for this video. I got a lot of good songs. I wouldn't make a list of good songs. Let's quickly do a bonus round. I don't know. Maybe I will. The best album artwork. Can I really rate the best album artwork? I think Hype to Relax is my favorite because that was done by someone else. My roommate who I love and appreciate. I think it's really nice. Wrong Think. Oh, that's we're not doing a lot of these albums, but Broke, the album art, it's hard to rate. My favorite album art might be One of a Kind. I love that. But these albums have really sentimental value to me. Even these first two albums just really speak to me visually. And then the middle albums where I'm trying to use authenticity. Here is all about, here's kind of authentic, just a picture. You know, I dress up for it and everything, but here I'm not dressed up. This is just a candid picture. This is some random cart and a rain stick. And here is just my body. That says passive impressive. Speeding to a Red is way different though. So it's funny how those covers actually match. And here's more doing found objects. Here's a quick painting I drew. It was a tracing, but that's on an album. We did Hype to Relax, Absolutely Laughable. Absolutely Affable. Lucky with the Lights, right there. Raw Moment. Vivid Expressive. This is an old photo I found, and then this one I just did typing, and I just took a screenshot of the type font, and it says Drops of Andromeda on there. Why? Not even in that group. Artificial Anecdote. That's kind of weird, right? That's really weird. Very different. Always trying something new, right? So, this is my artist picture that was taken at a house party for Nom de Rap. And I always remember that. We did a little performance in the basement. That's cool. So, also, I hope you have a good night. And I know I'm probably going to edit this video, trim it down. But it's been good hanging with you. And thanks for listening to my top 20 worst songs. I think that's so funny, even though I love these songs. What I want to say is all these songs have a special place in my heart. Even though Stay Gold made the top 20 worst songs, it's not a bad song. It's just because elements are boring, and I don't know why Hit the Ripstik is so low. Like, that's a fun song, but it's the only one from Raw Moment. All the other Raw Moment songs are higher on the list, so they're better songs. Fortune is on there because I say I'm an atheist, which is totally bullshit. So thanks for joining me for this video, and I hope to just see you around in my next one. Hope you have a good night. I want to edit this, and I hope you check out my music, because I've been at this for a long time, even though I have had much less expression. And I have released actually a single called Where's Armo, so I'll send that out later and you can see that. So thanks a lot. Goodbye.